Hello dear students, I am Ananthesha TPCKGHS School English teacher Holalkere. Dear students, today we are learning the lesson of 10th standard. The lesson is Unit 5. It's a very beautiful lesson. The title of the lesson is The Concept. Here, first we learn what is the meaning of the concert. Concert is nothing but it's a musical performance or a musical ensemble. This lesson was written by Santa Rameshwar, very famous Indian writer. She was a very good writer and he wrote many stories about our minds and then our old traditional Puranas and then thus. So Santa Rameshwar was it's a very beautiful lesson and it's a very hard to touch lesson because it is a real story happened in the Mumbai. That's why it was a very common in those days. So it's a real story. First, before going to the lesson, first I read the lesson first. Listen carefully. We already know that then about the author and one paragraph. Let's move on. But I will try to recall the introductory quotes. So once there was a small family. The family was Anand. 4 members are there. There are 4 members are there. There was a main character comes on this chapter. One is Anand, and the Smita, father and mother. They lived in a very happy family. This family was very small. Small family was happy family. They are lived in Gaganpur. Where they are lived in Gaganpur, my dear students. But it's a middle class family. But there was this family after suffering from or facing many difficulties because there was a disease struck by this family, especially it is struck by 2 Anand. So Anand was suffering from some one of the not curable disease, that is cancer. Cancer is there are different kinds. It is one kind of disease. Nowadays, it is a very spread or growth in very rapidly. But it is sometimes we are neglected to take disease. We lost our lives. So here I am telling to my dear students. Precaution is better than cure. Health loss, everything is lost. So we are ಆರೋಗ್ಯವೇ ಭಾಗ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ we are maintain the good health. It is compared to the wealth also. So like that. But this family was trying to consult in a famous doctors and surgeons and then surgeons, but in the local area there is no facilities are available. There is no perfect training or identification for the disease to how to control and how to operate it and how to family was shifted from Gaganpur to Bombay because they believe that in the city area there are the good facilities for them. There are good facilities, good medical, good hospitals, and then good doctors, the excellent doctors, and the medical equipments like that scanning and reporting, lab testing centers are there in the cities. That's why they are came to Bombay because in Bombay it's a metropolitan city. There is a number of divine hospital and the modern technical hospitals are there in modern laboratories. So all checking and so they are believed to recover the disease from the Ananth. So that's why they come to Bombay because the Ananth was aunt. Like his name was Sushila was lived there in a apartment. So apartment means it's a number of house in a one building, that is Bombay. She called to Ananth family, so that's why they came to Bombay. But Ananth was a very talented fellow. He was very talented in the sports and other co-curricular activity. Especially he was very good at composing the music. So it's, he liked the music and loved the music. And he was a fan of there was a great person. His name was Pandit Ravi Shankar. Who was Pandit Ravi Shankar? Pandit Ravi Shankar was a greatest Indian musician and composer. He owned the tune. He was a maestro. Maestro means a performer, a good performer, especially the musician, a great performer, especially a musician. So he want to see and listen his music because he was inspired by the music. Pandit Ravi Shankar was a greatest sitarist. Dear students, he was a world famous sitarist, was a sitar player, and he was composed their own tunes. So Ananth we want to see the Pandit Ravi Shankar and another great person, Ustad Allah Rakha. So that's why. But he was suffering from cancer. He could not walk. He was always bedridden in his home. So, but his very close sister, his name was Smita, she was to be she was always helps to his brother. So she wanted to take the Anand to the great concert, especially in the Ravi Shankar's concert. But Anant was could not sit and could not walk and could not walk in freely because he was in a very very, very weak, and he was suffering from uncured disease. The disease was cancer. But his intention, Smita want to fulfill his brother's desire, at last his life. So she was trying to how I taken to the nuns to the concert. Once she was sitting beside the window. There was an announcement in Bombay. So there was a great performance or musical performance in Bombay. The great sitarist Pandit Ravi Shankarji's concert was held in one of the greatest auditorium that called Shankaranda Auditorium in Bombay. So she heard the announcement, she was inspired, she was surprised, and she was very happy. So she thought daringly, oh, this is the chance. I will take to our brother to that concert and we will fulfill their wants. So she got idea how to invite the Pandit Ravi Shankarji and how to contact and how to fulfill their brother's desire at last. This is a very beautiful story narrated by Dan. It's a very heart touching and a very close story, and it is really happened in the Mumbai. So the story is the concert. So what happened in the story? Let us see. I read the first paragraph. Read the story. Listen carefully. Point out their difficult words, and we learn or contact the dictionary to search it. She said her mother, pointing to the figure sleeping on the bed. You will wake him up. You know he needs all the sleep and rest, the best he can get. But the boy on the bed was not asleep. Pandit Ravi Shankar. He said, Pandit Ravi Shankar, the sitar maestro. He raised himself upon his elbows for 1 second, then fell back. But his eyes were shining. We mustn't miss the chance. He said, I have always wanted to hear him and see him. Let me, third paragraph. Lay down. She said. His mother sprang to his side. He actually raised himself up without help. She murmured with a catch in her throat, but her eyes turned to idols on the corner shelf. The prayer which she utterly endlessly came unbidden to her lips. I must hear him and see him, by the boy repeated. It is the chance of lifetime. Then he began to cough and gasp for breath and had to be given oxygen from the cylinder that stood under the bed. But his large eyes were fixed on his sister. Let I will explain the paragraph. When Smita heard the announcement, she hearing and she make them sound, make noisily, yes, yes. But his mother, Smita's mother, cautioned to Smita, don't make me sound. Why she was doing like that? Because Anant was sleeping on the bed, so she said to Smita, don't disturb Anant. Mother pointed to the figure. Pointed figure means Anant here, sleeping on the bed. You will wake him up. You will wake him up. Wake him up means ಅವನು ಎಚ್ಚರಗೊಳ್ತಾನೆ, ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಶಬ್ದ ಮಾಡಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಸ್ಮಿತಾ ಅಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಮಿತನಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾಳೆ. ಯು ನೋ ಹಿ ನೀಡ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಸ್ಲೀಪ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೆಟ್. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ gave the treatment to the hospital, but doctor told that, said to their family, there is no chance of lifetime to leave, so he taken Anant to home and gave all his what he wants. So that's why. But when they are returning to the home, all family members are help to Anant to make rest and don't disturb to their sleeping. So that's why when Smita was cheering, so his mother told that don't make a noise, he awake mom. So he was taking to the rest, he was asleep, so he suffered long. So that's Smita's mother caution to his Smita. But the boy was on the bed, was not asleep. What happened? But Anant was asleep. Asleep into ಮಲಗಿದ ಥರ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ, ಅಂದರೆ ಎಚ್ಚರವಾಗಿರ್ತಾನೆ, ಪೂರ್ಣ ನಿದ್ರೆ ಆಗಿರಲ್ಲ, ಆದ ಎಚ್ಚರ ಥರ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ. ಅವನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಚ್ಚರಗೊಂಡು ಆತನ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Because he was a very serious patient, he compounded death. So ಅವನು ತನ್ನ ಮರಣದ ಹತ್ತಿರ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಆತನಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನನ್ನು ತುಂಬ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತತೆಯಿಂದ ಶಾಂತಿಯಿಂದ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಹಕರಿಸ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನು ಎಚ್ಚರಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನ ಜೀವಕ್ಕೆ ಕುತ್ತು ಬರುತ್ತೋ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಭಯದಿಂದ. ಸೊ ಹಿಸ್ ಮದರ್ ವಾಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಫಿಯರ್ಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಫ್ರೈಡ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ Anant. So that why she sleep Pandit Ravi Shankar. But this was the new much heard when Smita pronounced Pandit Ravi Shankar ji. So Anant was heard the sound of Pandit Ravi Shankar ji. He awake. What he called Pandit Ravi Shankar ji. Pandit Ravi Shankar ji, the sitar maestro. Sitar maestro means a great performer, especially in the music. Yes, it's a very important word. Underline this. So here, who was the great maestro? Pandit Ravi Shankar ji. Who was Pandit Ravi Shankar ji? Pandit Ravi Shankar ji was a sitarist and a Indian famous musician, and he was a greatest music composer. He composed one tones. He conducted several concerts, and he was a great composer of music. So that's why he was, when heard the Pandit Ravi Shankar words, he was shaken, and sitar maestro, he raised himself on his elbows for a second. When he was asleep on the bed, when he heard the Pandit Ravi Shankar word, he started to get up in his elbow. ತನ್ನ ಮೊಣಕೈಯನ್ನು ಊರಿ ಏಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಪಡ್ತಾನೆ. But there is no strength, because you know that cancer is a very cruel disease. There are thousands of types in cancer. So it's when a patient is suffering from the cancer, he was very weak in all. So that's why he was his elbow ಒಂದು ಕೈಯನ್ನು ಊರಿ ಏಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ. ಬಟ್ he slept, fell down. He raised up elbows for a second, then fell back, and ಹಾಗೆ ಮಲ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾನೆ. But his eyes were shining. But Anant was shining his open his eyes. Oh, he thought that yes, we must not miss the chance. So underline the word. We must not mustn't miss the chance. Miss the chance. Underline the word. Who said this? Anand said this. What he said? We mustn't miss the chance. We mustn't miss the chance, he said. He here, Anand. Who was here? Who was he? Anand. I have always wanted to hear him and see him. So Anand was wanted to see him. Him means Pandit Ravi Shankar, and hear his music. Hear his concert, especially music. So like that, this shows how Anand was a great fan of Pandit Ravi Shankar. So he wanted, in that situation, so he wanted to see the Pandit Ravi Shankar and hear to Pandit Ravi Shankar. Yes. So I have always wanted to. So his main desire was, I wanted to see the Pandit Ravi Shankar. I wanted to see. This was the first. This was the final desire of the Anand. So, but he was suffering from cancer. He could not get up and work up. So lay down. What happened? When he was started to walk up, but he was slipped and fell down on his bed. Suddenly, his mother, Allah, but ಏನೇ ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಎತ್ತೋರಿಗೆ ಹೆಗಲ ಮುದ್ದು ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನ್ನ ತಾಯಿ ತನ್ನ ಮಗ ಈ ಥರ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಏನು ಹೆತ್ತ ಕರಳು, ಅಯ್ಯೋ ನನ್ನ ಮಗ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ನಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಅಪ್ಪ ನೀನೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಡಪ್ಪ, ಮಲಗು, ಶಾಂತ ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಇರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಸ್ಪಂದಿಸ್ತಾಳೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಲೈ ಡೌನ್ ಸನ್, ಲೈ ಡೌನ್. ಹಿಸ್ ಮದರ್ ಸ್ಪ್ರ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಟು ಹಿಸ್ ಸೈಡ್. ಸ್ಪ್ರ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಮೂವ್ಡ್ ಕ್ವಿಕ್ಲಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಡನ್ಲಿ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಟು ದ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್. ಸೊ when Anand was starting to get up, suddenly his mother go to near to the bed, lay down, my dear son, lay down. She, what he ಸಂತೈಸುವುದು, ಅಪ್ಪ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಡಪ್ಪ, ನಿನಗೆ ಹುಷಾರಿಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಮಲ್ಕೋ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ತಕ್ಷಣವೇ ಅವಳು ಹಾಸಿಗೆ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಿ ಆತನನ್ನು ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಪಡಿಸ್ತಾಳೆ. ಹೂ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಲೇ ಡೌನ್ his mother sprang. The word is a moved with quickly and especially particular place. Yes, underline this word. On his side, he actually raised himself up without help. ನೀನು ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಯಾರ ಸಹಾಯವಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಶಿ ಮರ್ಮರ್ಡ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಕೊರಗುವುದು, ಗುನುಗುವುದು ಅಲ್ವಾ. ವಿತ್ ಎ ಕ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಹರ್ ಥ್ರೋಟ್, with a feeling of great sorrow. Here is a heartbreaking story narrated by Santarameshwara. So, our parents, all the parents are wanted to see their children to go or play or whatever they do in their life, or they are settled in the high post, they are in the well stage, so they are happy to our parents. But here in this story, that the boy was suffering from the cancer, how they are feeling. Yes, so mother was very murmured. ಅಯ್ಯೋ ದೇವರೇ, ನನ್ನ ಮಗನಿಗೆ ಹೀಗಾಗಬೇಕಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಬಹಳ ಕೊರಗ್ತಾಳೆ. ನೀನು ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಡಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ತನ್ನ ತಾಯಿ ತನ್ನ ಉಸಿರನ್ನು ಬೀಗಿ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೋಡಿ. ಅಂಡ್ ಹರ್ ಐಸ್ turned to the idols on the corner shelf. She was a very devotee of the Lord. She worshipped and murmured the God and looked down. Why? The God gave the life for my son. Devare, save the life of my son. ನನ್ನ ಮಗನ ಜೀವವನ್ನು ಉಳಿಸು. She worked, she begged for, and looked down, looked the corner shelf. His eyes were filled with the tears. ಕಣ್ಣೀರಿನ ಧಾರೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಆದರೆ ದೇವರ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಮುಖವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾಳೆ. Then he began to cough and gasp, murmured with the throat. Her eyes turned on the corner shelf. The prayer which she utterly endless came unbidden to her lips. Unbidden means rejected, mixed. She was Ananthesha, mother was worshipped daily and 24/7 to save the life of Ananth. So she was very worshipped than the Lord, but helpless. She was murmured. She murmured and coughed with the throat. Utterly, his worshipping is endless. I must hear him and see him, the boy repeated. But when he heard the news, Ananth said and told, I want to see Pandit Ravi Shankar and hear to Ravi Shankar. He repeated, it is the chance of lifetime. It is the chance said this? Anand said this. What he said? So there is a question arises on this statement. It is the chance of lifetime. Who said this? Anand said this. What was the chance to see and hear the Pandit Ravi Shankarji's performance in the Shanmukaranda auditorium? So he was wanted to see the Pandit Ravi Shankar. So that's why. But the situation is very changed. He was bedridden, so he could not attend the concert. So unfortunately, he was suffered from the cancer. So that's why I missed the chance. But I missed the chance. I never. It is a chance of lifetime. Then he began to cough and gasp for the breath, for him to be given oxygen from the cylinder, and that stood under the bed. So suddenly, what happened? He began to cough. Like that. Gap means long breathing. Oh. Like that, sometimes we are doing a fast work. What happened? We are very interesting. Bayarke, Balike, Susta, we take the long breath. That is called a gasp. Yes. ಹೀಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅಯ್ಯೋ ನಾನು ಪಂಡಿತ್ ರವಿ ಶಂಕರ್ಜಿಯವರ ಸಂಗೀತ ಕಚೇರಿಯ ಸಮ್ಮೇಳನವನ್ನು ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ, ವಿಧಿ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಹೀಗೆ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅವನು ತನ್ನೊಳಗೆ ಕೊಲ್ಕೊಂತ ದೀರ್ಘವಾದ ಉಸಿರು ಹಿಡಿದು ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಿಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಇದು ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಆತನ ನಿಸ್ಸಹಾಯಕತೆ, ಆತನಿಗೆ ಎದುರಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಕಾಯಿಲೆಯ ಒಂದು ನೋವನ್ನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂತ ರಾಮೇಶ್ವರವರು ಭಾಳ ಫೇಮಸ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಈ ರಿಯಲಿಕ್ ಸ್ಟೋರಿಯನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸಿಬಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು ಅಲ್ವಾ. ದ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಈಸ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ ಇನ್ ಮುಂಬೈ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ. ಸೊ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಬಟ್ in the final stage, so the doctor gave the treatment. He was giving some days. They are gave to an oxygen to Anand, but he stood under the bed, but his large eyes were fixed on his sister, and he looked